watching the tape, I thought offensively we did some really good things. Ran the ball effectively. I thought the offensive line played well. No sacks again. Keenum played great most of the ball game. Like I said after the ball game, we have to learn how to play with a lead. We haven't had big leads that early in the ball games before, and so I think really it's a good learning experience for us, both sides of the ball. Defensively, we didn't play as bad as I felt like yesterday. We were 3 out of 5 on 4th downs. Usually, we're pretty good in those situations. And they made some plays, but overall, it was a good road victory, NFC team. So we just keep trying to get back together this week and get a little bit better.
Mike, how much do you pay attention to the whole NFC and how many teams there are up near you guys, and use that as sort of a message to the team?
Not really yet. Too early. Just trying to take one game at a time, trying to win that game, and I think it'll all take care of itself eventually. There's nothing we can do about what some other team does, or wins or loses, or anything else.
Like I said, Case played great most of the ball game. He obviously had a couple turnovers. How do you sort of balance that when you're evaluating his overall play?
Yeah. Well, the 2 turnovers were bad, back to back, and we got the game pretty much in hand. But the rest of the game, he played pretty darn good. We moved in the pocket well, threw the ball good. I think he started slow in the last couple of ball games, and then he started really fast in this game, and then the first half came back in the second half a little bit. But he's a very excitable guy, and he sometimes he gets off the reservation a little bit. He just has to. I talked to him a little bit this morning about understanding the situation of the game and where we're at. And sometimes the throwaway is a good thing.
Like at the beginning of the year, regardless of who was going to be the quarterback, did you see this offense with kind of potential to score 38 points in a road game like yesterday?
I don't know. It's hard to predict. I think we got. I really like our offensive line, the way they're playing together. They're playing really, really tough and physical, and I like our receiving core. Tight ends, good player. Our backs are running good now. It's just a combination thing. I think the offensive coaches are doing a good job. So I think it all goes hand in hand.
Is there more diversity in the personnel that you guys have in terms of the number of different personnel groups you use on offense than there's been in the past, do you think?
Maybe a little bit. We've got different packages and different guys going, but sometimes a guy gets tired, a guy gets hurt, and somebody else has to go in. But I think it's been good to be able to use C.J. Ham in there some. We got all 3 tight ends being used. Morgan blocked really well yesterday. I thought that was his best blocking game he's had. So I think that was an improvement to get the running game going. And Kyle was doing. I was a year or so ago. I was on his rear end a little bit about being more of a complete tight end, and he's doing a nice job blocking as well. So all that stuff goes hand in hand.
It seemed like there were a number of plays where you had Berger, Elflein, or offensive linemen downfield blocking. Is that was there more of a emphasis on that this year, or is that just more athletic linemen?
I think they can get to the second level a lot better. It helps when they can get off the double team or get to the second level and get to the linebacker. That's how you can get some big wins.
How's the communication been in there? It just seems like they're starting to have a feel of who's taking who and who can get out and do that.
Yeah, the good thing is the communication has been very good. And when something happens, whether it's in a game or practice, they're able to communicate what went wrong pretty quickly. So that's been a good thing.
How has Pat been able to get the most out of Case against the blitz? I think going into yesterday's game, he was averaging something around
Well, you know, the first thing about that is picking up the blitz, and we've done a nice job with protection-wise. Jarek had a couple nice blocks in there. Latavius did as well. You know, and we're changing up protections, and I think that has helped Case quite a bit. You know, as far as you know, if we end up seeing some blitzes and being able to change protections to different things, I think that's helped quite a bit. But you know, and you know, I think Pat does a good job of understanding the tendencies of the team he's playing, and you know, working with the man beaters or zone beaters or maximum protection things. So it's been good.
When you talk about needing to play better with a lead, what kinds of things do you guys need to do to get that done?
Well, you know, a little bit of it is the clock became our friend there. You know, we're in field goal range. We throw a bad interception. That one was probably worse than the second one. We're in field goal range. We got a chance to go up by 3 scores, I guess, in the field or whatever it was. And you know, we kind of make and then, you know, a little bit. You know, at that point in time, the clock is kind of starting to be our friend now a little bit. So, you know, using a little bit more time on the clock, understanding the situation. You know, the game's basically over if you just take care of things and take care of the football, continue to keep the clock running, continue to get first downs, things like that.
And Mike, what do you guys think of your pass rush without Everson in there?
You know, we hit the guy a lot. We had some really good rushes against a good offensive lineman. Tom Johnson rushed well. B-Rob won some. Goodell, Limbo. You know, we made some mistakes. You know, the second, third down in the game, we did a roughing the quarterback, which allowed him to continue to drive. We had a couple of those things that happened. You know, we fell down. We misaligned a little bit on the wheel route to the back, and we fell down. And then, I guess it was 4th and 3 or something like that. You know, so there were some errors that we can correct that you know, we should have played better. But for the most part, it was good.
Like, is Case going to start this week?
No, I haven't sat down and talked to everybody yet, so I'm gonna wait until Wednesday.
This off season, you talked a lot about forging a relationship with Sam Bradford. Have you been able to do the same thing with Case?
You know, probably not to the extent of Sam. But you know, I'll tell you what I said to him today. You know, just don't expect him to be the guy right away, but we have a good relationship. We talk all the time.
When you saw how he handled the situation in Los Angeles last year, you know, being benched, I think right around now, did that give you the confidence knowing that you were bringing the right guy into this locker room as far as the culture aspect?
Well, there was no issue with the culture aspect or anything.
Just how he would handle just how he would handle, like, you know, any sort of situation he's gonna roll with it.
Yeah, Case just loves to play football, and yeah, there was nothing there that changed it. But you know, our guys upstairs do a great job of finding the right kind of guys to bring in here. You know, I think we have a great locker room. You know, I meet with the captains every week and talk to them about the locker room, about different things, and you know, we got a great bunch of guys here that know how to be team guys, play together, work together, and I think that's really important. The Case is really no different. And really, you could say about any of our guys.
Like, I feel like we got a different Adam Thielen question for you every week, but have you noticed over the course of time, maybe this year or into last year, are teams respecting him more or treating him differently with coverages as his reputation kind of starts to grow a little bit?
Not really. You know, they kind of do what they do most of the time. I don't see a lot of double coverage or things like that. It's pretty much whatever they do, they do.
Is there anything about him that surprises you anymore, or is it just kind of like old hat when he has games like yesterday?
You know, that one ball he kind of dropped there at the end, that surprised me, because he usually makes all those catches. You know, the guy's a gamer. You know, he would, when he gets the opportunities, he makes the most of them. You know, Adam does a lot of dirty work. He blocks defensive ends, he blocks linebackers in the run game. You know, he's just a competitive guy. You know, we throw him the screen on the 1 3rd down, and somehow, some way, he's going to get the first down. Then he came back later and threw a, booth. You know, he makes a guy miss. He was 2 yards. You know, probably should have been stopped before that, but that's just what he does. When he gets opportunities, he makes plays.
Does having a healthy Diggs and a healthy feeling together on the field at the same time, does that add to your vertical possibilities in the passing game?
Yeah. They're two pretty good players, so it helps. You know, the good thing about it is for those, not only those two guys, but Treadwell and Jarius and Michael Floyd and even Coley. You know, they can play a number of different positions, whether they're outside, inside, on the slot. We can line them up in a lot of different places.
Time for 2 more.
When
Like
you can-
said, you
when
haven't
you can do
spoken to
that-
Everybody yet about who's the starting quarterback? Do you know who it's going to be?
Yes.
Would you like to tell us?
Why would I tell you and I haven't told anybody else?
Mike, do you have any issue with Greg Olson, the guy you're going to be playing later this season, being in your production meetings or anything, if he's doing the analyst work for Fox?
I don't know. I'm gonna let higher ups than me handle that.
Like when you're able to move guys around and have receivers playing different places and all the different personnel groups that you can put out there, when you see that, I guess, as a defensive guy, how hard is that to prepare for when you're just getting ready?
You got to do an awful lot of studying because, you know, typically guys like to do certain things on certain spots, and then guys are out of position in one spot and out of position in another spot, and then they do different things out of those areas. So it makes it, you know, and then you got to figure out all your man coverage rules and your zone coverage rules, and yeah, so it makes it a lot more complicated and difficult. Thank you.
Thanks.